I'm with David Haye, former cruiserweight and world heavyweight champion. We're talking about big fights coming up on BT Sport. One that I'm sure interests you is the much rumoured and eagerly awaited clash between Tyson Fury and current WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. Do you see that fight happening this year? And if so, how do you see it playing out?
No, all the noises are that it's going to take place in early December. You know, from contacts in the States to people here in BT, everybody is salivating at such a potentially epic contest. You know, you've got Tyson Fury, a man who's never lost a contest. You know, a man who beat the lineal champion Vladimir Klitschko for WBA, WBO, and IBF titles. He never lost those titles in the ring. He was stripped of those titles, and now all those titles belong to AJ. And then you've got against the WBC champion, Deontay Wilder, a man who's also never lost before. One of the highest knockout percentages of any heavyweight ever to hold the title, including Mike Tyson, a guy who I've sparred many rounds with and can tell you firsthand. He's got, his knockout percentage is a true representation of how hard he punches, and I think it's a crack. I think it's a bit early for Tyson Fury. After being out of the ring for nearly 3 years. He's been out of the ring since the big upset fight against Vladimir Klitschko in Germany. I believe he needed more warm-up fights than I can't remember the first guy's name, and Pianetta, the last time out. Safari and Pianetta. I don't think they're good warm-up fights for someone as agile, explosive, and athletic as Deontay Wilder. But Tyson Fury, he upset the odds when he went over to Germany. I didn't think he was ready for that fight. I just didn't think he had what it took. I didn't think he had the skill set. I didn't think he had the punch power. I didn't think he had the reflex. I just didn't think he had what it took to beat Vladimir Klitschko, and he proved everybody wrong. So if he could somehow conjure up that type of winning performance, no matter how ugly it is, the fight against Vladimir Klitschko wasn't pretty. I don't know anyone who's rewatched that fight because it was such a great fight, but he won. Win now, look good next time, and he won that fight. If he can somehow end the fight against Deontay Wilder with that WBC title, he could then claim rightly that he is the number one heavyweight on the planet. He's never lost. He won all the belts that AJ has, and he's added the WBC title to his resume. So that then will set up probably one of the biggest ever heavyweight unification fights to ever have happened, and it's potentially exciting times, or vice versa, or Deontay Wilder wipes the floor with Tyson Fury, and then he comes over here and wants a big fight with AJ. It's the heavyweight division. No matter what happens, we've got ourselves some huge heavyweight title fights. Sort of reminiscence of many years ago.
Fury Wilder could kick off BT Sport's new pay-per-view platform. How many pay-per-view buyers do you think a fight of that magnitude could do, bearing in mind it is a new platform?
I don't know the process for buying or how it works, but it could do very, very well. Tyson Fury, he talks a fantastic game. He gets headlines. He finds a way to get under people's skin, and he understands the process of how to get good numbers, and that's to wind people up and say controversial things that get the media all whipped up into a frenzy. And Deontay Wilder's also I'm not sure if any of his fights have been pay-per-view yet, but him and Tyson Fury is a pay-per-view worthy fight. Heavyweight championship of the world, WBC heavyweight championship of the world. And I think he could do very, very healthy numbers.
With that in mind, fights of this magnitude being talked about for the BT Sports new pay-per-view platform, do you think the platform can become a realistic rival to Sky Box Office in quite a short amount of time?
Well, it's a good start. If they can somehow get Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, fighting on pay-per-view, that'll be a big shot in the arm for the platform. Sky Box Office is sort of by far it's been established for so long, and it's taken years and years to get it to a slick operation where you can just press one button, no credit card deals. It's a very simple process to do. So they seem like that they've got a big advantage on everybody else. But I think a fight with a fight of this magnitude for the heavyweight title, it could really give BT a really big boost.
Brilliant. David Haye, we thank you for your time. Always a pleasure, and best of luck in retirement.
Thanks.